Maui, hero of men.
Huh?
Women.
Thank you.
In an age of remakes, reboots and reimagining, Moana the live-action adaptation does everything right. Right-click, copy and paste. The animated pixel princess brought glory to Polynesian culture, captured the hearts of Te Fiti children, and smashed the global box office. Now, in the year of our mouse 2026, Disney brings Moana and Maui back with a remake so well remade, you'll wonder if it's actually a remake. You're welcome. This Moana is the Moana Lisa of Disney live action. Finding differences between the original and the remake will require a fine-tooth comb. A tooth comb likely to yield the same results as combing the Rock, without the wig on. The story's the same, the scenes are the same, all the songs... same. Any parent of young children has already seen this movie 1,000 times. Why not add one more to the list? Familiarity breeds content. What's Disney's modus operandi? In 2020, Mulan was ripped to shreds for ripping out Mushu. Wendy made Peter Pan look less Lost Boy and more forgotten sideshow. The Little Mermaid was not Ariel, but who the hell? New Moana is not a reimagining, because it is devoid of imagination. It's a carbon copy, a copy and paste click job that looks like the editor simply asked Nano Banana to give it skin. Yet, despite the attack of the clone, there are some differences. Number 1. Moana has found a hair straightener. A small detail, but it makes a big difference. The original animation team developed brand new proprietary software to bring her curls to life. A core part of her ethnic identity, her heritage, they said. Integral to making Moana, Moana. Now, her hair looks like Cher, which is apt, because at the end of the movie you'll wish you could turn back time. 3D Maui was larger than life. A demigod who looked like a cross between the Incredible Hulk and Tommy Wiseau. Live-action Maui looks like The Rock, auditioning for a George Washington biopic. The scorpion wig, the president of the hair club for men. If he's a demigod, expect a rise in demi-atheists. From the back, Dwayne looks exactly like animated Maui. One would even believe it is the animated Maui. From the front, he's the Michelin Man in some angles, and Bubbles DeVere in others. A bodysuit was a bold choice. A body bag would have been even better. Maui in live action is dead on arrival. Can The Rock's performance save him? Yes, because now he is channeling Tommy Wiseau in The Room. Original Maui was animated in appearance and in action. Full of passion, he was a full-fat Dr. Pepper. New Maui is a flat Coke that's been left out in the sun too long. There's phoning it in, and then there's rocking it in. Filmed after the Smashing Machine, it's clear Moana should have returned the heart to Dwayne instead. His heart's no longer in Disney, he wants Oscars, not paychecks. A look at his upcoming filmography shows a mix of serious drama and quick cash grabs. Moana was a movie, but The Rock wants to make art. Yet, even though The Rock looks like the morgue, Moana doesn't sink. In the starring role, Catherine Laganga is a revelation. In the original, Moana was funny, but fierce. Kathy plays the live-action Moana like a happy-go-lucky small-town princess who has the balls of a eunuch. She smiles more than the Joker, smoking marijuana. Moana's 3D face was expressive, emotional, tough. Her face is a total eclipse of the heart.
Maui, hero of men.
Huh?
Women.
Thank you.
A throwaway line before is now front and centre. The original empowered women without disempowering men. Maui was a god who made mistakes. Her father was a role model who needed persuading. They were men Moana looked up to. New Moana is the same story, but the tone is totally different. The Rock's larger-than-life bodysuit and deader-than-a-corpse performance makes Maui look like an old misogynist preaching the patriarchy. Before, his teasing and boasting looked playful, a fun-loving, silly demigod with no social skills. Here, he looks like a mean, miserable bastard with silly hair. When he pees on Moana, you don't think, what a goofball, you think, what a pervert. The only lesson this god needs is behind bars. Dwayne's rocky performance must have also inspired Moana's dad. The chief was friendly, fun, but fatherly. When he spoke to Moana, he looked loving. His stubbornness to let her leave the reef born out of fear he'd lose her. John Toohey plays it straight out of Compton. When he sings Where You Are, he looks like he is waiting to be shot. He doesn't let his daughter leave out of love, but out of masculine arrogance. How dare you question the coconut godfather? After the original you feel, what a dad. The new one, what an asshole. What about Moana's pets? In a CGI movie, they're a natural part of the world. In live action, Hey is a rubber chicken that escaped Toontown. Maui says it'll be his boat snack. One wonders if he'll garnish it with the vegetables from A Muppet's Christmas Carol. The pig Pua looks like Babe the Pig. It is easy to see why Disney removed the dragon from Mulan. What works in cartoon may not work in reality. Live-action Moana is an uncanny valley. This is the same story, the same scenes, all the same action, but it feels like a fever dream, an uncanny valley with twin peaks. One of the most iconic characters from the original was Tamatoa, a sharp-tongued shellfish whose love of all things shiny was second only to Disney's. He was light relief, a comedy crustacean to make kids laugh. Here he gives kids nightmares. Moana and Maui entering his lair is like Bilbo sneaking up on Smaug. It doesn't matter that he has a catchy song or a Kiwi accent. In reality, a giant crab with teeth like jaws holding a girl like King Kong is truly terrifying. Older generations feared Godzilla from the ocean. Kids today will scream at seafood. The movie ends just like the original. Tekar, the lava monster, tries to murder Moana, but is saved by Maui, who's found his magical fish hook. Yet, when it looks like they are both about to become flame-grilled Lokomoko, Moana saves the world, her people, by giving Tekar the heart of Te Fiti. What do you know? Tekar is actually a green goddess who just wants a nap. Thus wraps up the story. It was all a man's fault. Maui stole her heart, burned her, and almost ended all life on Earth. Moana's destiny was her empathy, to use her big heart to restore the heart of Te Fiti, a poor, peaceful mountain woman wronged by a powerful magic man. The cinematography in 2016 Moana was vibrant, colourful, like an ad for a new LG OLED TV. 2026 Moana washes away the inequality by presenting a picture that will play on all TVs. The colours are muted, the ocean dark, the tones bright. Thank you, Disney, for releasing a movie that no one needs to watch in theatres. Disney Plus, here we come. In the pantheon of Disney live-action remakes, Moana stands alone. Probably because no one is in the theatre with her, but it shows how far Disney will go for all things shiny. Remake does not do the movie justice, it's a demake. A remake so well remade, it requires the Disney marker. A true triumph for the House of Mouse. You're welcome.
There is no heart! This is just a rock!